Hey, is this thing even on? Ugh, good to be with you. Good to be with you. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube domain? It is I, Jigoku Gaming, coming at you live with another long play here. We've been grinding right along here on Baldurs Gate 3, doing the Jack of all trades playthrough, going for that. Also tossing in this Leave No One Behind trophy. Now, if you tuned into the stream yesterday up on my Twitch channel, which can be found below, I have the link for that. Yesterday on my Twitch channel, I had streamed the last part of this, and I had visited the Underdark here and just kind of got into this spectator fight. So if you ever had a chance to see that, highly recommend catch up on the Twitch channel link below. Other than that, not really kind of getting too far into the Underdark. Just kind of right now, kind of plotting my path. That's how I'd put it. You know, just now, kind of plotting my path on the Underdark. So, without further ado, before I get started here too, I want to just take a quick second. Hotfix 20 just released today. So what's so special about Hotfix 20? Well, not really anything too much, honestly. It's more, it has some quality of life updates. It has some bug fixes, I'd say, maybe bug exploit, and some blockers that they have kind of taken aim at. They restored the ability to send items to specific canyons while you're outside of camp. So they want to again do that, so I can send like the staff over to Gale. You know, I can send this over to Will. So they brought back that feature. If you're on Xbox, sorry to say, no luck for you with the Hotfix 20 and the problem that introduced with a lot of the cross saves and still stuff. They're still doing testing to try to get through a crash exclusive bug that's just for Xbox. So they're still working on that. So hopefully, bit in the future, you know, you'll have your adventures back. But for the time being, Xbox no cross saves will be loadable. So other than that, they also took out, if you've seen me use it on the stream before, or maybe some other streamers, but they had the where you could switch characters when you had a bag and just kind of take their inventory. They also patched that. So also patching the trading exploits. So other than that, like I said, just a couple of checks, balances, some UIs. I think they did something with like the multi-select, re-added that, some send to buttons, a couple of quality of life things. So you can check the patch notes out on the website, or just kind of from the Steam page, wherever you for a full comprehensive list. That's just kind of the main features of it. With that being said, buckle up because we're going through the Underdark. So here we go. So a couple of places of note. Down here is going to be the beach. We don't want to go there yet. There's an arcane tower over here that has some good items. Right now, I'm at the Selunite outpost, which is this right here. On my last stream, came up here. There's a there's a helmet of smiting right here in one of these chests. It might be this one right here, actually, on screen. Other than that, really nothing much of note, other than the waypoint right there in the outpost. So I'm gonna try to jump over here. Oh, there's a dirt map, it looks like. I almost passed a treasure chest. Whoa, where'd that come from? Who was standing next to that? Might need a little more HP because there's some pretty dangerous stuff down here. Alright, so I'm just gonna go on this outside path right here because, honestly, a little less dangerous. You might have... Wait for your party to catch up because when you start walking over here, there is the possibility you'll have a guest, and there's our guest right there. Go into turn-based mode. Let me go ahead and get Lazel over here. Apparently Lazel doesn't know how to use a crag rock. Alright, so we're probably gonna have a fight right here.
Mission has to come first.
More than likely we'll have a fight. I'm gonna actually spread out my characters a little bit, just so I don't get super uber splashed off in case there is a fight that breaks out.
Come on, let's go.
Like I said, I'm just gonna kind of spread everybody out.
Whatever comes, I'm ready. Up to.
Alright, so there's the boulette. Now this thing can jump. It has a couple of good moves. But if you can, I'd recommend trying to take it out first, which is actually what I'm going to do now. It will come in handy a little bit later.
Eat it. My patience wanes.
Alright, I'm actually going to
I shouldn't linger.
get the sneak attack. Fury of blows.
I have to survive this.
Shadowheart. There we go. Oh, no. I was just, please do not attack the ground. Alright, so this thing might actually run away. Nope. Like, oh! Like I said, it can do some damage. That was 53. That was straight up 53 damage. He doesn't even have 53 health. Oh yeah, and it doesn't acid. So this thing can wipe your party. But like I said, it's also going to be a big help a little later on, so. Go ahead and do what we can here.
I am fury. I am death.
I think, honestly, Lazel might be able to take it out here. Give it an extra attack. Oh, yeah. Man, this is an extra attack already. Honestly, 31 health. I just go back melee.
Need to act fast.
Oh man. That is not good.
Take you hard.
under their noses.
It's almost down. It's probably gonna run away though, unfortunately. It didn't. Wow, I'm surprised I can actually take this thing out. Alright, no big deal.
With haste.
If you open it up, it has the Blood Guzzler jar. When an enemy damages the wearer gains wrath for 1 turn. Go ahead and note the location of this. Let's see, this thing is at... So, there's a character we can come back to later and grab this boulette. So, if you go down here, this is gonna... I would say save this area just for a little bit later, just because you're gonna get some dialogue with, like, that's gonna... Well, you're gonna get a quest for some boots that are gonna be good. That's the good part about coming down here. You're gonna get a quest for some boots that will be good for probably your main character, unless you're already equipped and just want to throw it on your next like side character. But once you get down here to like the dock, this actually progresses you towards the Moonrise Towers. So I just want to find the Myconid colony. Myconid colony is going to be a little bit further back here. Get my camera read here. This is the Arcane Tower. But I mean, we are already over here. Sure, we're not. There's actually some good items in the Arcane Tower right there.
Soldier.
Let me go ahead and heal up before going down there. Go ahead, cast. I haven't had a chance to go to a trader and see what
Eager for battle.
they all did to kind of, if they like change the interface to kind of get the exploit patch. I'll take a look at that. I think it just says it took off the ability to do take all. So there might be a workaround around it. I mean, there might already be one out there. Oh, also on my last video, if you did see that on the Twitch channel, I got the silver sword of the astral plane there from Voss and put it on Lae'zel. It's best to use with the Githyanki characters. I'm using a two-handed character on this one, so I'm just gonna give it up to Lae'zel.
Phew.
Alright, so there's a bunch of exploding mushrooms. I'd just say, since the boulette's been taken out,
You shouldn't have tried me.
be very careful. Might want to actually degroup your party for this. Just because I'm gonna shoot. Just shooting. Alright. So, I just wrote the Myconid colony. I'm just leaving a note how Glut. I'll talk about him in a little bit here, but basically he's going to have a bit of a story linked to him. He wants to create a rival faction. I'll just kind of leave that as the lead-in for him. I'm just going to go ahead and shoot these. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can get a little bit of a sneak preview on this. These right here, these are gonna be no bueno. These are not gonna be fun. those are going to be some turrets. I'm just going to go ahead and show you what I... Oh.
Who the hell dug this out?
Show you what I mean. There's a item up here you can get. I think that should be good, honestly. There's a couple of items
Dead
up here.
drow. Skellies galore. Wonder what the story was.
This right here, the Hidebound Journal, it has a quest. You see that orange outline? It has something quest related. Go ahead and read it. Then the Archmage will worship. I was expecting something to pop up. That's nothing did. Not the Viridian Crystal, but there is a memory shard. Did I grab that from him? I'm gonna have to go back real quick to the Spectator and grab a memory shard. Hold on here. Yeah, I might not have grabbed that.
The parasite is stubborn. It refuses both to leave or to allow itself to be used as you desire.
Okay, so I'll do a go around and grab that real quick because we're gonna need that to go forward. So quest item up here. It's gonna be linked to a quest. Let's see here in a little bit later, popping up. If you come up here, this is the Arcane Tower. There are some good items up here, but be careful because...
And it's not me this time.
See that? I'm gonna go ahead and sneak. At the turret. You can take out that turret. There's a couple ways you can take out that turret. The best way is to just be really sneaky, but sometimes you won't be able to get the hit off. So I'm actually going to save this area for a little bit later. And actually gonna rendezvous. Run back to the Southern Night Outpost real quick. Make sure I grab that crystal from the Drow's body. So, in the Selûnite Outpost, you can find the Helmet of Smiting. If you have a Paladin, you're going to want this. If you are running Paladin, anything that has like a touch of like a level 2 Paladin, if you're just going to dip just for like the smites, you want this Helmet of Smiting. Look at that. When you apply a condition with your smite, you gain temporary hit points equal to your charisma modifier. That's going to be really good. It's going to be really good early game. But especially, like I said, Paladin builds. You could do, I have a buddy of mine. He has a really good build. It does Bard, and then it has like 2 levels of Paladin, I want to say. But basically, the rest of it's Bard. It's a really good class. It does a lot of damage, a lot of teleporting, and those smites are just so, just juicy. So something like that benefits that class. Like I said, even if you're just gonna dip Paladin. All right, so there's the Dead Spectator over here. Easy way to get to it. Like I said, fought that in the last video. I don't know why we're crouching. Oh, yes, I definitely did not grab the things from here. Okay, so, don't walk off from... You get the Spectator's Eye. It's alright. It's a pretty good amulet. I mean, early game, I'd put it on. It's going to be probably your first very rare amulet at this point. So, just throw it on somebody that needs one, you know. No biggie. Maybe you want, to put it on a fighter. You want to give them a little more range, give them a little more firepower, you know. So you're getting the Ray of Fear, Frighten. You're getting Wounding Ray, a little bit of Necrotic. If you want to throw that on your Spellcaster, you know, you could do that. Like I said, it has. All right, here we go. This guy. Nope, not this guy. Pick this stuff up. Junk. Nope, not even taking that. Okay. Dorn. Funny name. There we go. I knew I forgot something. Blast Pendant. It's alright. I've never had a use for it. I'm sure somebody might have a build that I haven't done that has had use for it, but I'll go ahead and get a better one for Shadow Heart. Okay, go ahead and use this memory shard here, and it's going to give us a little bit of a quest
faintly.
update.
A memory shard, the wizard had called it.
I think there's a skill check on this. Is there a skill check? Ah, the old Arcana. This is where your whole. This is where if you're me and your whole team took intelligence as a dump stat, you struggle. You are going to struggle. Oh man, here we go. Let's see if we can get a 10 with guidance. All right, first try. Awesome. Last time it took like I think I was on my 4th character. I thought I was gonna fail it. But everybody, I was gonna have to start bringing people in from the camp.
Deep, loud, and hot as the hells themselves.
A little bit. This is just the adamantite forge right there. Kind of see the picture overlay with their visuals. There's the hammer. This is you can use this if you didn't know to fight them.
Clang,
but
and you're back to yourself.
Is it an optional boss? I guess you the mini boss of Act 1.
A grand forge.
If you can fight it without using that, you get an achievement. I'm gonna call it a mini boss. Alright. I need to go over this way now. I don't know why I came back up. Go down here. Alright, couple hops. No problem. Go ahead and go down to Crag Rock. Okay, so instead of going, excuse me, instead of going towards the Arcane Tower, I'll go through the spider web area. There's a treasure chest in here. Use somebody with your highest dexterity.
A couple turns should do it.
You have Astarion. This is where he'll most likely probably shine.
Bunch of empty boxes
in the earlier
and
videos,
spiderwebs.
Astarion was rolling like a
Guess
gosh,
Lolth's
like
cultists haven't been back here in a
16,
while.
just on the pluses. Draw-studded armor. So a couple of items there. Nothing.
Very well.
Nothing really too spectacular, unless you're just really looking for some armor at this point. Okay, so there's a jump down here. You're gonna take damage if you don't feather fall. Have a character with feather fall. Use feather fall, or you can just use a feather fall spell. And just get a big jump. Careful not to push your characters off. I've done that before. Okay, so like I said, don't really want to go down here on this left path. I'm gonna go over here on this right path.
More are coming.
That's gonna initiate this cutscene.
That voice. What was that?
They're coming. They're coming.
Apparently a lot of people are coming right now, so we're just not gonna interrupt them. We'll leave them to that.
Control your thoughts. It seems I'm not the only one listening.
They're coming. You're coming.
They're coming. He's coming. She's coming. Everybody's
These
coming.
creatures did battle with Dwergar.
So we're gonna go find where they're all at. We gotta go join this. Apparently they're having a party up here. They must have partied too hard. It must have been from all the damn things down there. Oh!
Even the mushrooms down here.
Okay. Alright, don't. Shadow Heart. I'm sorry, but I can't help you, sweetie. Yeah, laugh it up. Chuckles. Alright. Just take those out. I'm hoping to find a Minotaur. Honestly, I want to fight the Minotaur. I think the Minotaurs are up here. Alright, Myconid Colony. Right over here.
You are swallowed by a chorus of turbulent music. Through one creature sing many voices. The harmony of an entire collective.
Sovereign, she has come. She is
So basically,
here.
to think about the Myconid
choir
Colony, just think
fades.
about the episode
A
of Rick and
single
Morty.
melody
If you've
rises
ever
above
seen the
the
one
others,
where Rick and Unity get
brassy
together, and Unity has
commanding.
basically all, like everybody working together collectively for like,
sovereign.
well, you know,
You
like
see a
one common
vision.
cause together.
Your lifeless body
That's
wrapped in
basically
fungal
Myconid Colony.
tendrils. The Sovereign is threatening you.
State your purpose.
Like, Unity can speak through everybody.
Fungal roots weave through your mind, seeking your true intent. Then the Sovereign drones a new melody, cautious but welcoming.
Descend to me. Let us speak in flesh.
The persistent music coaxes you forward. The Sovereign expects you.
Alright, so you remember how I wrote Glut there in chat? Oh, Glut's gonna be coming up here in a second. You know, see where he gets his name from. It's his personality. Okay, got the waypoint here for the Myconid Colony. And on my Spore Druid, my inner Spore Druid right now is just at home. At home with this fungal spores. Okay, so pause right here. See this in the distance. Blurg. Let's go visit Blurg. He is the merchant. He also has some good stuff and quest-related stuff.
Ah, a visitor. You're
Alright,
a welcome
so
sight.
on Hotfix
But let us
21, it
observe
says
the
in the
customs
patch
of
notes
the
that they
locals.
have
The scholar's brow
patched the
tenses.
ability
His voice
to
spills
switch
into your
characters
skull. The
after
spores
putting
connecting
items in a
mind
bag and
to
then doing the
mind.
takeoff. So we'll see what
Blurg,
that'll entail.
proud member of the Society
Apparently they
of
also
Brilliance,
fixed
at
Navara
your
again.
service.
It's like the third time they said they've done that, so we'll see. Specifically, the long rest in between
Or perhaps not.
knocking her out and then going and
Your
fighting
mind is
all
far
the
more
other
complex than that of the
bosses
fungi.
and, Princess Gut and Draws. Drawer.
Understandable.
If we
We are
expand
small
some
in
dialogue, he'll
number
get a
and
buddy of
rarely
his that
stay
we want
in
to
one
talk
place
to.
for long. My colleagues and I are working
good
to
friend
improve
Odal.
conditions in the Underdark. This need not be such a dire, hostile place. It's curious to find a Githyanki here. What has brought you down so deep? You may have trouble reaching the astral plane from here, young Gith. Why do you not seek refuge among your own on the surface? You were infected by an illithid tadpole? It's a miracle you're still intact. You must be worried sick, but have no fear. I have a friend who may be able to assist.
So tell him about the tadpole, he'll tell you about his friend,
I hope this is important, Blurg. My Zerkwood samples need constant attention.
And here's the big surprise reveal, in
This
case you didn't know.
adventurer has an illithid tadpole inside her head, but she hasn't turned.
No Ceremorphosis?
Oh,
That's
mind
impossible.
flare, what?
But intriguing.
Yeah, right, big shock.
Are you looking to have it extracted?
Honestly, at this point, even in my first playthrough, I was like,
Your
at this point,
head
I
will
should
make
just
a
expect
fine
everybody to
trophy
mind
for my
flare.
queen.
Because mind flares are just so
Please,
deeply ingrained now in this run.
I understand your rage
And not
against
only
my
are they
kin. My species
bad mind
devastated
flares, but they're
and
good mind
enslaved yours. It is. But I assure you, I stand with the Society of Brilliance, not the colonies of my people.
Traitor.
We're gonna resist
You
our
betray the very reason you were hatched into this plane.
I ask only that you
destroy all my
refrain from violence.
flares.
I respect that your
Because he's
opinion
actually
of my
pretty cool.
kind may be charged. If that settles matters for the time being, would you like a diagnosis? Open your mind to me. Let
Open
us
your
see
mind,
what lurks within.
As the Meloan's mind pierces yours, the tadpole pulses with
Are
power.
the arm gestures
It feels
necessary?
10 times its size.
What am I saying? Of
alive.
course they are.
Awake,
It makes it super more
almost
effective.
smug.
This is most
Or
unusual.
that arm gesture,
The incubation period
it won't be
should
nearly
be
as effective.
complete, as should your transformation. But the lava is infused with strange magic. It appears to be in some form of stasis. No, it appears to be shielded from physical and
So
magical
basically what the hag was
influence.
telling me, it's another
And
reason,
even without
influence
the shield,
mind flare.
the extraction would involve severe cranial trauma.
He said, I ain't messing with that. Get your ass out of here.
I intend no disrespect, but one can only heal so much of their own brain tissue. But not to worry. Should you transform, I will happily perform a new examination.
Honestly, he never follows up on that. If you turn into a I guess in your headcanon you can make it like that. Well, really there wasn't even any reason to though, because all the mind flares. Okay, yeah, that's right. Never mind.
Of course, but
Oh, perhaps I should start taking note.
there may be a way to bypass that stasis. There are many alchemical substances that can influence the mind. A tincture distilled from a collection. I would require a fresh ton of
Okay,
madness
so
and Timosk spores.
this is why right here I wanted to
But
go
be
back to the
warned,
Lankadan colony
in
before
their
I went
natural
too
state,
far into
both
the
of these
arcane
mushrooms
tower.
can be quite dangerous.
Omelan is going to give you a
Timusks
quest to
cause
get
confusion
the
in
regions,
those that approach
basically.
them.
These regions, you can
The
find them in
town
the
is
tower.
self-explanatory.
But just kind of killing two birds with one stone, that'll look expression.
The Underdark, of course, although they are quite rare, and their discovery perilous. I imagine Lenore would have them in her possession. She served Mistra as a cleric. the southwest when I last saw her, although her tower does have a tendency to move.
So Lenore the Cleric, a little bit of background, that's her tower, the Arcane Tower, that's Lenore's tower.
She is quite fond of her garden. Lenore has always been a lonely sort. Nature was her only companion. I offered her the chance to join the society, but she refused. Her experiments on Susa bark took priority.
May your travels be safe and swift.
Alright, so I'm going to talk to Blurg again because I didn't really
back.
take a look at any of his
Have you
wares.
made any new discoveries?
I'll point out anything interesting he has. I think he actually does have some pretty good stuff. Let's take a look here. Is this the Circlet of Blasting? Okay, yes. Circlet of Blasting. That's actually a really good headpiece. You can use this on a lot of casters. I use this a lot on my Spore Druids. When I build Spore Druid, I'll use this along with the Gauntlets of Cinder and Sizzle. And that just gives you 2 Scorching Rays. Scorching Ray, in case you didn't know, just pretty much shoots a bunch of fire beams out, or rays of fire. And they all do 6d6. So altogether they're not too bad. Just for shits and giggles. Let's sell him this one. Alright. He has the backpack. I am putting item in the pack. Oh. Also, Melf's first staff. Very, very good staff. Would highly recommend on any, really any build that uses a staff. Sorcerers, druids, anything like that. This is another one that I will use on my, 4 druids. I'll throw that in there. Basically, I think I can multi-select, yeah. Drag and drop. Alright, so I'll switch to a character, double click, and I can no longer take all. If you've seen South Park, this is where we say, and it's gone. So, let's see what happens if I drag and drop. Nothing. Let's see what happens if I go from here. You know, can I open it? Nothing. So yeah, they've patched that out. Officially has been patched. All right. Alright. Just got to buy things the old-fashioned.
Very well.
So
I've
that
never seen anything like it, Blur. Is my
Seems
has
like a good
been
measure to
passed.
talk.
I think Omola might have some
I
items to
greet you,
trade, no?
child of the stars.
No, he doesn't.
How has your search for the mushrooms fared? In the beginning, I required brain, but our ambitions eventually, so I left his company. And thus I now feed from those who act against the society's goals.
How is
All right,
your more
let's go find Glut real quick.
personal research progressing?
The nutrition my species receives from other minds is difficult to
Come down here and talk to Dareth. You'll get a mission that will
Seems the
actually pan
shrooms
out
are
really
letting
good
in more
here.
people every day. You see a fella on his own on your way in. Dwarf. Balin's
We'll
his
have
name.
to say for Hudson Balin.
Bald, blue tunic, dumb as a stick. Right. Never mind. Knock yourself out. But don't come begging for
get some
coin
Carlac
if you find
approval
him.
by just
You
by
try
helping
to
her out.
ransom him to me. You'll find yourself skint and stuck with a fat old lout.
And she has a couple wares you can look at. So she sells potions, all types of stuff. Hill Giant Strength. Like that. Take the healing potions. Anything of note from her that I would recommend, armor-wise or weapon-wise? Well, right here, actually, you get the Amulet of Restoration, and the Amulet of Restoration is pretty good. I would actually splurge for that. Also, the Caustic Band, very, very, very good ring, especially if you are running. Again, I always keep going back to it, but I love the build so much. Paladins. Just extra damage right there you're getting with the 2 added on to, you know, whatever you're hitting. So that'll come in handy. I'd actually say worth getting. Ring of Jumping, that's alright. Good to have if you don't really have anything else going on, you know what I'm saying? Alright, that's all I'm gonna buy for now. Alright, so we'll take that mission from her, because that's actually gonna benefit us in the long run getting that done.
Might be
And
enough
with
to cover rent.
precision. Alright, let me take a look at these items I just got. Need to do some character equipping real quick. We go out into the world. Alright, like I said, Caustic Band, really good for extra damage. I'm actually going to give this
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting
to
times.
Lae'zel. Because she has that Get the Yankee sword that already does the extra psychic damage. That's just going to just boost her damage that much more. I'll give the circlet to myself. I need a little more ranged attack. Moondrop Pendant's good, but I'm actually going to give this
Hey, good looking.
probably to Carlac. Oh no, Misty Step.
Nuggets will be done. My faith will guide me.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Okay, I'll send this to Shadowheart. Shadowheart can also have...
What's next, I wonder?
Okay, so I kind of have her with a healing build here, a little bit. So I'd say she's pretty good. Good over here, and then I'll just put that on Carl, or not on Carlac, on his level. Oh.
Whatever comes,
Needs boots.
I'm ready.
Let's move.
I swear I just saw some boots.
What's cooking?
Like its will be done.
Apparently I'm going crazy, so...
Action, not reaction.
Objective
Alright,
noted.
where's Glut at? Here's Glut. Glut! Cousin, what's going on? Who am I even on? Let me get the Yankee party now. Alright, we're gonna talk to Sob and Glut.
Fleshwalker, tongue talker. Far you've come. Reach into
He called me a
memory.
fucking tongue talker.
Tell
Why
me
is that so
of
disrespectful?
home.
Why is that so disrespectful? Tell me of home.
It reveals its own home in reply. A humid cove filled with decaying myconid corpses.
Oh.
Dwargar destroyed my people. I am a sovereign with no circle. I do not belong here. I am not welcomed here.
What? What's going on?
I grow among them.
Okay, so basically,
Moving in.
we're gonna get him after we meet the other sovereign. That's Glut. Now let's go meet the other sovereign. All the way up here. This is Sovereign Spa. The sovereigns are pretty much like, remember I said unity? Those are like pretty much the leaders. They're basically the unities of the Myconid colony.
What is the creature doing
The
to
Spa
those
is
corpses?
the unity of this colony. The other guy was a unity of another colony that got destroyed by
Sovereign's thick
the
fingers
cougar.
stroke the corpse at its feet. A droning melody greets you as the creature
As you can
turns
probably
its
guess,
gaze
is,
to you.
Flesh talker. I show you a memory.
His quest is going to be kind of linked to
and
that.
listen.
Talking
A
about
violent vision
not
grips
feeling
you.
like he belongs there.
Dwargar,
Maybe even
dark
a ship
dwarfs,
for power.
chopping myconid remains.
They broke our peace. They killed our young.
The sovereign's song slows to the pace of a dirge. It is still in mourning.
We laid waste to many, but intruders remain. Lakeward.
The sovereign's song halts as it measures your worth.
I sense your resolve. You will find Dwargar invaders near Lake's Edge. Cleanse the rot. Destroy them.
Dwargar
We get a little bit
invaders,
of quest updates here.
I'd like to hear their side of the story first, but all right.
We breathe life into our enemy's flesh. The dead make a fine host for my growing children. What more would you ask?
Deep purples swirl into familiar shapes. Gnomes in mining gear, chased by Dwergar.
The Dwergar seek a gnome. It is a guest.
The Sovereign says nothing, but you hear the Sovereign gifts you one more vision. A wall of vines parting to reveal glowing light.
Riches of you do the circle a service.
Okay.
We will await.
So real quick, it talks about a gnome. That's Thula over here. Go talk to Thula. She's gonna have a really good pair of boots that you can get from her. I'd say try healing her.
Don't.
These boots right here. These really nice boots she's wearing.
Dwergar! Slashed me! Poison!
Then give her an antitoxin. You have one in your inventory, which you should just get one from adventuring if you've been picking up stuff at this point, honestly. I've never tried the poison resistance potion. I would imagine that would work too.
Whatever that is, I needed it. Why are you helping me?
Because I want those boots.
Wise. Glad to run into someone with survival at heart. I thank you for your help, but I gotta get moving. Oh, it hurts. Girls' garters. Oh, I don't have time for this. My kin need me. Seems you're the helping kind. All right. I
We're
need
just
you
gonna
to
kind of
rescue my
progress
kin.
getting her quest, pretty much. Just be kind
Not
to her.
charity, mind.
Be
We
kind
can
and you
pay.
get boots.
We're Iron Hand Clan. Best artificers in Baldurs Gate. We were on an expedition down here when the Dwergar snatched us up. I got away, but not the others. The Greys have them digging out some old ruin across the lake. Thank you. Only wish I could go with you. But here,
Right here. Boom. We got the boots.
I nabbed these boots from the Greys when
These
I ran.
boots are made not
I'll
only
feel
for
better knowing
walking,
you're
but for
using them to
also
kick
running.
some Dwergar ass. I'll mark where I made my escape, and wait here, I suppose. Not much choice, eh?
So you get the boots of speed here. Gives the ability to click heals. Really decent ability. Click heals. Basically gain freedom of movement and speed with the bonus action. So by this point, really starting to get some nice items at the end of Act 1. Starting to put some builds together here. Go back and talk to Glut again. Oh, and if you remember that vision that Spa was showing, this is where you get your quest reward right here. Those are those lines. So we'll save those for later, but they're right here next to Dareth.
Toe Prancer. Sovereign
Toe
Store
Prancer.
has sung your fate.
I love this guy's dialogue.
You will cleanse the Dwergar rot. I will join you.
So after talking to Spa, if you talk to Glut, he'll want to join you on your quest. We're gonna let him join us because he, like I said, remember that Boulette? Yeah, he's gonna help with that. It's gonna be awesome. Try to do some crazy stuff down here.
Remain in the Underdark, and I will follow. We cleanse the rot together.
Okay, so now we got Glut as a companion. Go ahead and run inside the haste door here. Alright.
Here goes my
So, remembering where I put that boulette. Gotta go all the way back down there. Actually, I shouldn't say back down there, 'cause it really was up there. So, you can fast travel. Like a right here. Whoa, Minotaur! What do you think? Should we fight it? Let's fight it.
Can't afford to let up.
Alright. Bud has some pretty good moves. Not too shabby.
Ready for another round? No surrender.
Got to concentrate. Time to strike.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Can't give up.
That's wild. A miss on that? Oh, 1 HP? Oh my gosh, you're kidding me.
Swift and lethal.
Wow, wow, okay, let's...
What now?
They screwed me. Honestly, they screwed me on that. That Minotaur should be dead. There's no reason he should be alive, but RNG! We love it. So we'll go ahead and take all this free damage he's gonna get on the chin. Love that. Love that 2 of my characters just got taken out from that. Okay, let's turn this back around. There's no reason that we shouldn't be taking it. But Lae'zel, honestly, you fucking deserve that. That's what you get for fencing like a fucking idiot. Alright, let's turn this back around now. Less power as he can revive things. Try to keep him alive, but he's probably gonna fucking die because
Jimmy on the go.
all that bullshit.
Survival is all that matters. At the ready. Victory awaits.
I have no other choice. I gotta back up. Good shit, Karlak. Again with the 1 HP. Alright.
Come on, let's go.
The Minotaur buddy came to the rescue. I'm gonna go ahead and heal up.
I'd love to, thanks.
Eager for battle.
What's next?
No one stopped me yet.
Oh, my hand slipped.
Alright. What I'm doing here is just getting everybody in close so I can just heal them all. At least try to. Good luck with these two, I'll tell.
I can be subtle sometimes. I'd love to, thanks.
Alright, good heal on that one. Go ahead and throw one more.
Waiting with bated breath.
I'm trying not to take the long rest until I know Zara is gonna be like there.
Hey ho.
Okay. Everybody's healed up. Mandatories have been taken care of. Go find that damn. Oh, you get an amulet of the unworthy? That's alright.
At least things have stayed interesting. Swift as my feet
Up
can
around
carry
here,
me.
just going back around. On the quest to find the bootlet again. Pretty sure it was down here, wasn't it? So there, yeah, there's the front of the outpost. And right down there. Hold on here. I actually have to go to the Selenite outpost.
On my way.
Alright, big question. Can Glut summon the Spectre? Alright. Oh no, he can't. It's an aberration out of monstrosity.
Bit of caution never hurt.
Oh, sad.
The path lies before me. Don't waste a step.
Alright, here we go. Here's the path. Okay, so all this is gonna be worth it. Trust me. There it is. Gotta move that down there. Go ahead and make sure everybody's with you. More importantly, make sure Glut's with you. Gonna raise the boulette from the dead. Let's go.
Can't give up now.
Remember, he's a sovereign. He can raise dead. So, we'll go to the Arcade Tower now.
Before me.
We got our Boulette, we got Glut. We're gonna take him around to do some questing with us and help clear out things with the Boulette.
There's tunnels everywhere. Who would dig these? And why here?
Alright, go ahead. Come up to the Arcane Tower. And instead of having to stealth around and take out turrets, hold on here real quick. I will be right back. I'm gonna pause right here real quick. We'll go to turn-based mode. I'll go ahead and actually right. Go ahead and deadly leap. Right onto the turret. What you want to do? Deadly leap. Right on the turret. Ah! Now we're bullet sponging. On that, I will be right back. Alright. Apologies for that. Eating up a little bit of a breakfast and a drink. Started here. I'm actually going to use the corrosive phlegm on, see what happens. Need to back up a little bit. Be careful of hitting yourself with that flat back with it. Alright, corrosive phlegm did a little bit of damage.
Still breathing, despite everything. Moving ahead.
Oh, too sturdy. Bludgeoning.
Wanna dance? Honk honk.
Birds are gonna shoot some phlegm all up on this. Alright. Good, Boulette. Thank you for damaging. I'm soaking up all that damage. Go ahead. Everybody together. Gang's all here.
At the ready. Can't keep me out.
Oh! No love on that roll. I think there's a treasure chest up here.
Something over there.
Yep, right here. Remove curse, that'll come in handy. Okay, so we're not going through the front door. Oh no. We're going around. Come on over here. might just use one character for this. Why preferably not the one that has those two following him.
Indolence breeds madness.
I'll go ahead.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Use Shadowheart.
I'll go this way.
So if you come down this way, we're going to go all the way to this backyard here. Now, what I would do, if you're not going to use jump, just use Featherfall. Sometimes you can get lucky with these. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, come on. 3 from that little fall? Come on now. I don't get it either. I don't get it either, stream. They're really gonna say that's a -3. Like, that's not worth a -2 right there. That's such a tiny fall.
That's curious.
If you have animal shifting, you can take an entrance and exit through there. Come back here. Oh no, the survival check failed.
Chill runs through you. Your magic, the fire that burns within, is fading. Your magic, for the first time in memory, you're without magic. The boredom is like an...
Go ahead, take the Sorcerer Bloom. Then come over here. And light these braziers.
Doesn't look like I can light these. At least not by normal means.
Are these the electrical braziers? These might be electric. You could always just lockpick too.
Let's see what my touch can do.
Might want your highest lockpicker. Yeah, I'm only gonna do this about 3 times. With a heart. Alright. Eventually brute force your way through it. Alright. Here's a little trick right here. There's a secret door. Secret level right here. I probably can't do it. Yeah, I can't do it with my Shadowheart. There's gotta be something really cool we can do. What's that?
Something over there.
Go ahead and get that. Cursor boom. On the power generator right here. Put that social boom in here. Fine. That's going to deactivate. Okay, so now we have power. Awesome, right? And the elevator is now functional. I mean, you can freely go to all the different floors. Not have to worry about getting taken out. Also, remember that I told you Olamum? Bloom, he has the task to get the spores and ingredients. Right here. There's the spores we need. Here's the Tongue of Madness, so we'll finish up this quest right here. Just with this. Easy. Go ahead and go up another floor. This is going to be the main floor. Go ahead and open this up.
Let's see what we have here.
There's a lever right here.
Looking ahead. One day I'll catch a break.
Now, there are some items of value in here. Make sure you do a thorough look around. Go ahead and send one more. Careful not to send too high. One will be on this floor right here. I'm going to... well, look for some books to read. Hold on here. Oh, there's a button. Click the button.
Strange place for a button, especially one that doesn't work.
Don't work. Right here. Mage's Friend, you can get a ring from that. This gives you one Arcana, one Religion. Alright, if you go back over here, take a look at this book called Gray. Do the Gray. Go ahead and read it. There's a couple of Other books like The Roads to Darkness. Go ahead and read that.
Seems like the owner was quite the literary type.
Alright. So a little bit about Lenore right there. Alright. Ready to go for more stair step. And we're here at the very top with,
New sounds to the
Bernard.
Is it the foe? That foul, contemptuous heel?
You know these words. They are from the opening stanza of a play you found in this very tower.
Or art thou friend?
Come out of love for me, not love for blood and steel. Command as you see fit, my lord, my liege. An unbeknownst command that I cannot fulfill. An unbeknownst command that I cannot fulfill.
Alright. So if you get up here, you'll get Bernard. It's a fight. You can fight up here. He has a spear. Right here that you can get from him. Alright. I'm actually going to go back down to the basement. That's where I want to go. Okay, when you get down here,
Enough waiting. I
get somebody with Mage Hand. Any Gith Yankee character is good because they all have the Mage Hand. That's the Mage Hand.
Assume nothing.
And you can just fly over the space back here. And simply come back up here with your Mage Hand. Pull the lever. Easy peasy.
Action, not reaction.
Alright, I was gonna open up this basement down here. Secret basement. Now, inside this basement is a Staff of Arcane Blessing. It's actually a good staff. Go ahead and take it. Along with Tongue of the Madness. Looks like my Mage Hand expired. Staff of Arcane Blessing. You get Mistress Blessing. Bless grants an additional 1d4 to saving throws and weapon attacks, and an additional 2d4 to spell attack rolls. Bless and Topple. Pretty good. So the gilded chest over here. More goodies. We're gonna get the Sparks Wall. That's honestly one of the better rings in the game. You could probably even use this all game on a character. I'll go ahead and grab that along with some other stuff. Okay, so Sparks Wall. You can't be electrocuted, and it grants you resistance to lightning damage. Okay. Not bad at all. Now, you can go top floor, straight from the basement, or just go back up.
Bloody hells. Literally. Just... Now, he knows our secret. He claims he can help. What do you make of him? I suppose, but he also... We can't hedge our bets here. Best we decide how to deal with him, if at all. Good. I know people who work much like our new acquaintance. You don't need us. There were no right answers with that devil. He was toying with his food. Us. Aren't you glad that I am? It's an effective trick. Watch out for it. And for Raphael.
Alright. Got a heart. Being weird. Alright. So... there's the tower. Been to the Myconid colony. I'd say... might be almost a good time to go fight the Drower slavers. Make sure I got everything I need from here. All right.
Time to press ahead.
I greet you, child of the stars. How has your search? These are fine.
Oh, my...
You must drink the entire draught.
The potion is...
Not as
The world loses its edges, its finer boundaries. You are fluid, but trapped, like a creature suspended in amber. Dark holes bite the tadpole's span. Fear pierces your mind like knives of ice. The parasite digs deeper, as if it needs to hollow out your skull. The cold blades lose. The parasite swells with it surges and twists. The parasite in your mind.
Omeluum, are you well?
that lava is like nothing I have ever. Such an outcome was not in my calculations. There is such true I would offer it as a gift, but in truth, the ring is priceless.
Get the ring from him.
Is there anything you could offer me in turn? That may it serve, of course, but...
So the ring of mind shielding.
Have you spoken with...
Good ring. Prevents you on charms, pretty much.
Perhaps after I finish my research here, I'll join her.
Alright. I think that's going to be a good place to wrap up for now. We'll be back on at it later. Just to finish up.
I greet you, child of the stars.
Oh, hold on here.